It's super important to have one or two main people that you follow. If you have more than two or three, it's just the waters get really muddy, and generally how I classify it is per platform. If I end up like following more than 10 people, like getting more than 10 newsletters or 10 notifications for a certain creator on X or LinkedIn, at some point they start saying conflicting things and you don't really know what to do. And at the end of the day, what you do is what matters. And so my best advice is to pick somebody that's done something notable or has done something that you want to do or want to achieve. Pick that one person and then just consume that material. Otherwise, you're just going to get conflicting ideas and you're just never going to execute. And that's what you really need to do. So, for instance, if I think about the people that I follow, podcasts, I listen to basically one podcast, and that's it. And it's the Tim Ferriss Show. That's been my go-to since I was in college. He has a lot of really cool people on. I love the way he explains things. He's a really good communicator, really in-depth ideas. He goes way into the details, which I don't tend to do anymore. So it's good. It's a good contrast. It helps me kind of get through some of the mental blocks that I have. As far as YouTube, there's usually two guys that I've been getting a lot out of recently. It's Caleb Ralston and Alan Soltanich. Those two guys, one is around personal branding, Caleb, personal branding, Alan is copywriting. Those are the two things that I'm focusing on right now. Just really love the depth that those guys go into and just like the clarity of thought and depth that they go into for their videos. Alan's more just an interview guy. Like I just like watch his interviews. Caleb has like 6-hour videos on personal branding, so he like really goes down the rabbit hole. But those two guys I get a lot out of from their videos. From on X, there's a couple guys that I follow. Number one, Tim Denning. Like he's been the OG guy that I really love his stuff. Just a prolific writer, just a machine. Man, he just like pumps out stuff. But his X is really good. He like puts out these really high quality threads. Another guy is Riley. I think that's just his username is Riley. But just this young dude that works at the Birdhouse agency. But just the stuff that he posts, he has great ideas, great thinker. Put me onto a lot of really cool creators. Just excellent, like a 10X account. So those are the two guys that I follow on X primarily. LinkedIn, it's going to be Tim Denning again, same guy. It's basically like one or two across platforms. For email newsletters, I really like Pirate Wires. They put out a top 3 things every morning. It's like top 3 things in the news with their take on it. It's just very excellent. Just incredible writers. They do deep dives every day as well. That's just my only source of news. It's the only news I ever consume. It's the first email I read in the morning, and that's it. But that really, each one of those creators fill different spots of information that I need. Tim, he's kind of like the template for how to run a personal brand online. Caleb, it just gives you go-tos on how to do personal branding on YouTube. Pirate Wires, it's basically my source of news, like what's going on in the world, but it keeps it really short, and like I don't feel it gross after watching it. It doesn't like try to put on all this hyperbole and mess with your emotions. It's basically like, here's what happened, here's what we think about it. And Tim Ferriss Show, it's just like these long form podcasts I can listen to when I'm driving or working out or running, and just puts me onto these really cool niche people that are masters in their field, that I never would find otherwise. So that's basically it. If I go outside of that, I start to feel it. Like I start getting like just too much input, and it really affects my output. And that's the last thing I want. Like I want it to be like 20% input, 80% output. And when I start focusing on too many inputs, the output really suffers. So that's my best advice for today, is just figure out the 4 to 5 across all the platforms that's really going to give you the most bang for your buck and go after it.